Hi scholars, this is Mrs. A and we're to continue exploring the Northeast. Blue crabs? Oysters? Are those crabbers? Using these pictures, what do you think are we going to learn about in lesson 3? You're right. We're gonna be learning about the Plentiful Sea. For the main idea, Chesapeake Bay and other bays in the Northeast provide seafood for millions. We're going to visit 3 bays. One would be the Chesapeake Bay, another would be the Delaware Bay, and the last one would be the Massachusetts Bay. Let's start on page 117. Great Shellfish Bay. Chesapeake Bay got its name from the Native American word Chesapeake, which means Great Shellfish Bay. A bay is a part of a sea or lake that cuts into a coastline. Chesapeake Bay also has inlets that go into the shore. An inlet is a narrow opening in a coastline. An inlet is usually smaller than a bay. Maryland surrounds part of Chesapeake Bay. Maryland is one of the Middle Atlantic states. Others are New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. Chesapeake Bay is rich in crabs, oysters, clams, and other shellfish. About 200 different kinds of fish live in the bay as well. Because of this abundance, many families in the Chesapeake Bay area earn their livings harvesting the sea. The people who fish the bay are called watermen. These men and women gather different kinds of seafood in different seasons. Watermen who catch crabs are called crabbers. Crabbers fish for crabs in the summer using crab pots. As you can see from the above photo, which I copied and pasted on the right side of this page, a crab pot isn't really a pot at all. It is a large wire cage with several sections. Crabs can swim into the pot, but they cannot swim out of it. To harvest crabs, a crabber pulls the crab pot into the fishing boat, empties the pot, and sorts the catch by size and type. Then the crabber takes the catch to market. At this point, you can pause this video and fill in the Venn diagram in your worksheet. Page 118. Challenges to Chesapeake Bay. Pollution of the land around Chesapeake Bay threatens the bay's fish and shellfish. Some factories around the bay dump waste onto the land, polluting the soil. When it rains or snows, the polluted soil washes into the rivers that drain into the bay. Pollution harms the natural habitat, making it difficult for fish and shellfish to reproduce. The result is a decrease in their numbers. However, pollution is not the only reason that fish and shellfish populations have become smaller. Overfishing also challenges the balance of life in the bay. Overfishing means taking oysters, crabs, and fish from the bay faster than natural processes can replace them. People are trying to stop pollution and overfishing. One organization, the Chesapeake Bay Foundation, is working to educate people about the environment. Its slogan is, "Save the Bay." You can pause this video and do the second task in your worksheet. Trivia. Nantucket. Between 1800s and 1840, the Nantucket was known as the whaling capital of the world. Whaling ships sailed from the island of Nantucket off the coast of Massachusetts to hunt whales. Today, there is no longer a whaling industry on Nantucket. but the Nantucket Historical Association's Whaling Museum contains many artifacts from this famous period in history. About 80,000 people visit the Whaling Museum each year. Page 119. Other Northeast Bays. Chesapeake Bay is only one of the many bays of the Northeast known for plentiful products from the sea. For example, north of Chesapeake Bay is Delaware Bay. It forms part of the border between New Jersey and Delaware. Oyster fishing is popular in this bay. Farther north is Massachusetts Bay. It is near the city of Boston. Many other cities and towns around Massachusetts Bay serve as tourist, fishing, and boating centers. To summarize this lesson, Chesapeake Bay is one major bay of the Atlantic Ocean and a rich source of fish and shellfish. Pollution and overfishing challenge Chesapeake Bay. Several other bays are along the coast of Northeast. You will end this lesson by completing the third task in your worksheet. When done, submit your paper to your teacher. I'll see you on the next lesson. Bye!